Should've been to prison. No boy remorse, no cases pinned. I got the rolling flooded. Soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now. Ain't I? Work a plan now. Can't I? I remember when you lame player. Hated a player. Now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. Say, what you talking? Talking that funky. It's about my face. Wearing that monkey.
Today, it's Madden NFL Football.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The run only got a yard here. Second and 9. Operating from the gun. Foot. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Step, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The defense shake. Their heads not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory. Down at the 33. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And a loose football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 yards. There, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Evans running behind center, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The numbers for Evans in last week's ball game: 25 carries, 96 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
Rolling to his right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. And I think he's a guy, if they had let him walk, no one was going to be shouting from the top of a mountain, but he's a good guy. He's a good locker room guy, too.
Good locker room and a good player. I mean, he's a valuable starter for them, and if you just want to start over and maybe bring in someone new, the learning curve might be a little bit big. So it's a good job by getting him taken care of, and now they can move forward.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. So they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
A throw over the middle, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Looking to throw on second down. McAllister flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes, because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
And that will be incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10. Foot, quick completion here to Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 27. They'll look to throw again. Again, it's Johnson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Operating from the gun. Foot. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So he's been on it. They start the drive with Evans. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
He'll buy some time right. He's got his open man Royal. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And, Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw on second down, McAllister. On the screen, this is Evans. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw on third down, McAllister. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Charles, he lost a fumble last week as well. So now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running backs about how they have to protect the ball in traffic. But downfield in open space, that's dangerous as well, because you may make someone miss, and their flailing hand can knock the ball away if you don't tuck it away.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Foot. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be taken down just shy. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 catches, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
You think the head coach and the offensive coordinator are able to pull the earplugs out now, because all week, all they heard pass at all. I mean, they're next to last in the league. Let's throw it on every down.
Yeah, last week we saw the numbers. This week going against second to last in the pass defense area. Good for him. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Chubb will take it in. Touchdown, Bears. Well, nothing fancy. They'll begin on the ground with Evans. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Now a play fake here on first down. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It's a gain of 35.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Oilers are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Foot, throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Foot. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Off play action. Foot. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Evans. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. On 1st and 10, it's Evans. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
On 2nd down, a run with Evans. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Being chased out left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick is indeed good. And that will knot us up at 10. Maybe a nice psychological booster. Throwing to start the drive. McAllister going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Oilers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed.
Throwing to start the drive. Foot. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Looking to throw. Foot. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Foot And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Bears punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Houston's offense taking over again. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake. McAllister. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense?
Play to start the drive, not much sense. Back to throw. McAllister escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Evans will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Evans again, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Oilers have taken a 2-touchdown lead. Throwing to start the drive. Foot. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Looking to throw. Foot. Open man. It's complete to Higgins. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. first down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Nick Chubb. On first down, McAllister. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll run on first down with Evans. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McAllister. Royal making the catch over the middle. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels, when you talk about a 300-yard passing game, to me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
26 Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll try and run for this with Evans. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. A give up the middle to Evans. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Check back.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it.
Touchdown! Cole Kmet, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Oilers look like they're going to get back. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Foot. In trouble, and he's taken down. Jeffrey Simmons able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Bears on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Looking to throw. Foot. Caught by Montgomery. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. Cody Barton there to bring him down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
To throw on 2nd down. Foot. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And Oliver. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Out to the left. That's where the tight end Moreau is. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Back to throw. Foot. He'll get this underneath to and he loses the football a 2nd time. And this is picked up by the defense. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed. I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking, football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll try and run for it with Evans. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being... So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. They'll go again here with Evans. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Bears. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and sneak it here. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket and firing a deep ball for Kmet. And that is incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Straight ahead, it's Evans. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 4th down, McAllister. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the home team here, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they dropped just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.